Alright guys, we're back. I'm your boy D'Anthony. I'm my boy Don here.
What's up?
And we are Break Room Blitz, baby.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, okay? We want to know what you guys are thinking. Make you laugh, make you smile. Hit that like button. We would appreciate it. We're a small channel trying to do big things, okay? So, if we make you think, go ahead and comment. You disagree, go ahead and comment. We will tell you why you are false, okay? And hit that notification bell, okay? Alright, so we went to go see Sicario Part 2.
Day of the Soldado.
There you go, real name. What we got? What's it about?
So this is basically about the U.S. They hire a mercenary to go after the cartel, who the cartel is smuggling terrorists into the U.S.
What?
Yeah. Crazy.
Can you believe that?
Everybody up in here.
Wow.
Hide your kids, hide your wife. Because they murking everybody.
Wow.
Is that too much?
This is not scripted. This is all him. That's great. Go ahead. Who we got in it?
And we got Benicio del Toro. He's our mercenary. He's our hired assassin.
Is he stuttering?
No, he is playing a mercenary, just like Ruthless. Like, yeah, I'll kill you.
All right. Thought it might have been like Star Wars.
No, nothing like that. God, no. Josh Brolin, Thanos, snap. We got Isabella Moner. She's our victim. And we have Catherine Keener. So, I mean, those are the main people in the movie.
But, the funny thing is, I keep seeing people from Get Out in this movie. So, Catherine...
Catherine Keener?
Yeah, she's the mom from Get Out.
Yeah.
And the first one, we had the black dude from Get Out. I forget his name. But he was in Sicario 1. I did not know that. I saw Sicario for the first time today. Yeah. And I was thinking that this was a franchise that just had like a lot of people wanted to go see it. Mm-hmm. It made $46 million in the box office in 2015. I'm like, what? Maybe it's a cult classic, but I feel like no one went to go see it, just like Blade Runner. No one went to go see that when it first came out. No one went to go see it when the second one came out. So I'm hoping that with Sicario 2, that everyone went to go see it. We had a full house.
We had a full house.
When we went to go see it.
Yeah,
so hopefully it'll do well. It'll make more than $46 million.
Yeah, and one of the showcases was actually sold out too.
Oh, well there you go. Maybe it's a cult classic, but when I looked at it, I was like, $46 million? Yeah. What's the budget? $30 million? It didn't make nothing. Ooh. So hopefully this one does make some. Now I'll just go. Yeah. So, like I said, I just saw the first one for the first time today, just so I can, try to follow along here. Mm-hmm. I felt like there was not really a real need to have a second one, just because I felt like they didn't really do anything too different. Mm-hmm. It was pretty much the same thing. We're still in Mexico. Yeah. Still dealing with the cartel. Mm-hmm. I thought they were going to switch it up because, in the trailer, they make it seem like, now we're going to go to Dubai or something like that.
Right, yeah.
And we're going to mess with the Middle Eastern people.
East, yeah.
But, yeah, we're still in Mexico. So, they didn't really do a lot different. You know what I think of this movie? This reminds me of, like, a 90s movie where it's, like, a lot of stairs, a lot of very dramatic scenes, not really a lot of talking. But it's just a lot of action going on around them. Right. The scenario is very dramatic. And it's kind of a dying breed of movies, I feel like.
It really is, yeah.
Because like I watched Heat the other day, I was like, yeah.
Ooh, love Heat.
This is a long,
but it's just like
movie.
Heat. But Heat is very long. Yeah, it is long and drawn out.
And it's a 90s movie.
Oh, yeah.
And you can see that it's the same type of style. Mm-hmm. And I can see why in today's society people wouldn't want to really watch it. It's not as bad as Blade Runner. It's better than Blade Runner.
God, no, yeah.
But it's kind of a similar setup. Yeah. Where a lot of staring, a lot of looking off, so...
would you rewatch it?
I thought it was good. I thought the action was good. I laughed a lot. I felt kind of out of place. I was in between two older white ladies, and I was like, man, I'm about to be laughing like a mug up in here. Because the first one had me laughing. Like, the action was great. Yeah. So I felt kind of bad because I thought they was going to be like kind of cringing, and I'm like super laughing loud. Oh, man. But they were with me. They, I talk a little bit through them. We had a little bit of commentary, kind of like the comedic commentary. Mm-hmm. And they were with me. I was like, what are you doing? Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you then. If that's what you're going to do, I don't know what to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
And they were right there with me. So we kind of vibed a little bit, but I was a little nervous. But the action is great.
Yeah.
The acting is good. It's not a lot of dialogue, though. You know, so you're going to go see something that's just all visual, pretty much. If I had to rate it, I would probably give it man, it's hard. A 3 out of 5. It's not my real cup of tea, just because I like intellect, I like dialogue.
Yeah.
But I like war movies too, and people was getting jacked up.
Yeah.
Loved it. I wanted, if I see a radar movie, I see people should be dying. Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't feel bad laughing because it's a fiction, but
Right.
I would see it. I don't know if I would see it again. I don't know if I need to or not, but there will be a part 3 though, so maybe we'll be going to see that. What do you think?
I thought it was pretty much in pace with the first one as well. The pacing on the movie was actually really good. You know, things are happening, like you said, all around, you know, and, you know, we're still dealing with the cartel, but they did bring in more of the world. In the trailer, they kind of showed that we're going to go to, I want to start a war with the whole world, with everyone, basically. But again,
Mexico.
It just leads back to Mexico. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, all right, well, and we're back dealing with the cartels, which is just, it's always scary, you know. They're just uncontrollable, and, you know, things go awry and nothing goes right.
Right.
I liked a couple of things that they did in this one, and again, it was a shoot 'em up, but I mean, when I see a war movie, I think like one of the better war movies that I've seen more recently was The Kingdom with Jamie Foxx. And, you know, that one, they're in the Middle East, and they are like developing that story, and, you know, dealing with bombers, and same scenario, terrorists or whatnot.
That was okay.
And I mean, for me, this movie, it was cool visually. You didn't get a lot of dialogue, so I didn't get that much backstory on each character. You kind of like gather information as you go along.
Right.
I mean, if I had to rate it, I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 5, because it wasn't like all that shocking. There were a couple of things that going on, and there was like long drawn out parts for characters to finally meet each other. So I mean, it was just like, oh, okay, and then it was anticlimactic at times. So
Yeah.
I mean, there were some cool things that they put in there, but for the most part, I wasn't that impressed with it.
What was the scores that it got?
The scores, that's a good point. So IMDb gave it a 7.6 out of 10. Metacritic score is 62. And then we got Rotten Tomatoes, 63% by the critics, 60% by the audience.
So it's about where we are.
Yeah, we're about like 70%-ish right there, you know?
I'm a 60.
Yeah.
I'm a 3 out of 5. So I'm at 60.
I'm a 3.5 out of 5. So, I mean, yeah, I feel like right there. Again, you know, this movie just kind of came and went. I probably just saw, I do remember seeing the first one just once, and that was it. You know, I left it alone.
Now, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is this one better than the first one?
Yeah, I think it was slightly better. The first one was kind of hard to watch. It was kind of gory. There was a couple of gruesome parts that I just couldn't look at.
I don't know. I thought that this one, it's either, only reason why I would say maybe it was a little better, because we didn't have like a silly American that's always complaining through the whole goddamn thing.
Yeah, exactly. I did like Josh Brolin going along with Benicio del Toro, them two partnering. You know,
yeah, we're doing what we gotta do.
Yeah, they got straight to the punch.
It's war, man.
Yeah.
You know, this is how Americans, I guess, sustain their quote unquote peace. You know, so this is what we gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really like the first one for that fact that there was always this chick that was just complaining through the whole damn thing. Even at the end, I can't sign that. If you don't sign that shit, there was none of that.
Yeah.
This was like real world scenario. There's some shit that went down that we need to try to stop. We're gonna cause some chaos in a different country. And I don't know if the trailer said why they're going to war, so I don't want to say it. We will talk about it in the next video, though. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about it for real in the next video. So if you have not seen our discussion video, you can go, after you're done with this, go ahead and check out our discussion video. But we're pretty much done. I would say go see it. So go see it?
Yeah, go see it.
All right, where can we find you at?
Instagram and Facebook at PwnedPops, PWNEDPOPS.
All right, you can find me on Break Room Blitz on all the social medias. We should be able to find both of us, but I guess it's just me for right now. Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, guys. So, all right, check out our other discussion video, all right?
Peace.
Peace.